Centre approves amendment to POCSO Act to make punishment more stringent for committing sexual crimes against children. Indian Air Force and Navy diver joins rescue operation to save trapped minors in Meghalaya. Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh instructs forest officials to check encroachment of reserve forest, forms committee to check rampant expansion of human habitation in forest areas. Arunachal Pradesh government creates record by collecting revenues over 1,500 crore rupees in current fiscal, reaching a new high in the last 30 years. And in Melbourne Cricket Test, Australia bowled out for 151 runs in their first innings. India take 346 runs lead on day 3rd. Good evening and welcome to the Northeast News. Merry Christmas viewers, and this is Manjari, and now the news in details. Union Cabinet has approved amendments to POCSO Act to make punishment more stringent for committing sexual crimes against children. To discourage the trend of child sexual abuse by acting as a deterrent, Section 4, Section 5 and Section 6 are proposed to be amended to provide option of stringent punishment, including death penalty, for committing aggravated penetrative sexual assault crime on a child. Briefing media persons after the cabinet meeting in New Delhi today, Union Law Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad also said the amendments are also proposed in Section 9 to protect children from sexual offences in times of natural calamities and disasters.
The punishment has been also enhanced. जो aggravated sexual offences होते हैं, उसमें death penalty भी दिया है. जो बच्चों के साथ बाकी जो अननेचुरल ऑफेंसेस होते हैं उसको भी काफ़ी मजबूत किया गया है. टू स्टॉप कम्युनिकेशन ऑफ पोर्नोग्राफिक मटेरियल कंटेनिंग चाइल्ड पोर्नोग्राफी. इलेक्ट्रॉनिक फॉर्म में अगर कोई इस तरह का कमर्शियल पर्पसेस के लिए या बाकी पर्पसेस के लिए इसको ट्रेडिंग करने की कोशिश करता है.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said RuPay cards will soon be launched in Bhutan and hoped that this will improve people-to-people contacts. He said this after holding delegation-level talks with his Bhutanese counterpart Dr. Lotay Tshering in New Delhi this afternoon. Prime Minister added that India will contribute 4,500 crore rupees for Bhutan's 12th five-year plan. He further said India will continue to support Bhutan in its development. He hoped that under Dr. Lotay's leadership, Bhutan will continue its progress. Prime Minister of Bhutan said India has been supporting Bhutan for development-related activities. He said Modi has assured support to the Bhutanese traders who have been affected by the implementation of goods and services tax. Both leaders also discussed the entire spectrum of bilateral relations and explored new opportunities to further strengthen them. President Ramnath Kovind today said yoga exemplifies India's soft power to the world. Addressing the commemoration event of the Mumbai-based Yoga Institute, Kovind said togetherness is another name of yoga, adding that it interconnects cultures from across the world. Stressing on the need to strengthen the yoga institutes in the country, President Kovind said that there is a need to train teachers to take forward the yoga. Saying that yoga has earned huge respect from various countries in the world, he said the central government has been contributing a lot to spread and promote yoga in the country. President Kovind also applauded Maharashtra and other states for incorporating a subject on yoga in their syllabus.
सबको मिलकर ये सुनिश्चित करना होगा कि योग के भली भांति प्रशिक्षित ट्रेनर्स देश विदेश में उपलब्ध हों.
A heavy lift transport plane of the Air Force carrying 7 high-power pumps landed this morning at Guwahati Airport, from where the equipment will be taken to a rat hole mine in Meghalaya, where 15 men are trapped for 3 weeks. The plane came located with the heavy tools from Bhubaneswar in Orissa. Low-capacity pumps used by the National Disaster Response Force turned out ineffective in extracting water from the collapsed mine in Meghalaya's East Jaintia Hills. NDRF senior officials said water from an adjacent abandoned mine and a nearby river kept flooding the rat hole mine, making it unsafe for the divers to operate. The high-power pumps arrived 3 weeks after the mine collapsed on December 13. Meanwhile, 2 teams from the Kirloskar Brothers Limited have arrived in Meghalaya to provide equipment to drain out water from the rat hole coal mine in Jaintia Hills district, where 15 miners have been trapped for nearly a fortnight. Rescuers from the Indian Air Force and Coal India are expected to reach the mine today. Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh has instructed the authority concerned to constitute a committee to develop an effective strategy to check rampant expansion of human habitation and encroachment on reserve forest areas in Langol Hill Range. He was speaking at a review meeting of Forest and Environment Department, Loktak Development Authority and Labour and Employment Department held in Imphal on Thursday. Stating that human habitation is about to reach the top of Langol Hill Range, and Biren Singh asked the officials to find out an effective mechanism to check illegal encroachment on reserve forest areas. On the other hand, the Chief Minister expressed happiness that awareness among people of hill districts about environment protection and ecological balance has increased in the past few years. He said that call for the protection of Amur falcon migratory birds in Tamenglong district was well responded by the local people, and it was a good sign. In Tripura, the Council of Ministers has okayed a proposal to introduce NCERT curriculum in all the state government and government-aided schools from next academic session beginning April 2019. The Education Department has already initiated a process to introduce NCERT curriculum at the school level to take the state's education system to the national level. The Cabinet has approved the proposal to introduce NCERT syllabus in all the government and government-aided schools from CBSC's new session beginning April, said Education Minister Ratan Lal Nath at a press conference held on Thursday in Agartala. While speaking to the media, the minister said the department has already procured over 2 lakh new books and 64,000 books are on the way to the state. The Arunachal Pradesh government has created a record of a total revenue generation of 1,598.49 crore rupees in 2017-18, reaching a new high in the last 30 years. Informing this to news agency PTI, a senior government official said the revenue generation had crossed 1,000 crore rupees mark for 2 consecutive years since Arunachal Pradesh attained statehood in 1987. The revenue generation was 1,253.57 crore rupees in 2016-17, registering an increase of over 300 crore rupees from its previous collection. The officials said that the Team Arunachal mantra has ignited minds of the employees to deliver goods to the people of the state, and this has resulted in multiplying the state revenue collection. Australia were bowled out for 151 runs in their first innings on day 3 of the 3rd Test in Melbourne today. Despite taking a massive 292 runs lead over Australia, India decided against enforcing the follow-on. Jasprit Bumrah stared with the ball for India with his career best 6 for 33. Jadeja took 2 wickets while Ishant Sharma and Mohammad Shami took 1 wicket each. India had lost 4 quick wickets to Australian pacer Patrick Cummins in their second innings. They were 54 for 5 with 346 run lead at stumps today. Opener Mayank Agarwal and wicketkeeper batsman Rishabh Pant are at the crease. The 4-match series is currently level at 1-1. India had won the first game at Adelaide by 31 runs. The Aussies bounced back with a 146-run win in the second Test at Perth. The General Officer commanding 56th Infantry Division Major General Ajay Verma called on the Governor of Arunachal Pradesh, Brigadier B.D. Mishra, retired, at Raj Bhavan, Itanagar today. The GOC briefed the Governor about the answering Veterans Rally on 6 January 2019 in Headquarters 56th Infantry Division located at Military Station Likabali. The Governor, while commending the Infantry Division for conducting the Veteran Rally, said that such programs connect the veterans in true spirit of solidarity, unity and nationalism. The Governor advised the GOC to conduct the program in a befitting manner, maintaining the appreciated traditions of Indian Army. He also informed the GOC that he had spoken to the Governor of Assam for contributing 1,75,000 rupees also for the rally, to which His Excellency Professor Jagdish Mukhi, Governor Assam, has acquiesced. Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh has inspected the ongoing renovation of the memorial site of the Maharaja Gambhir Singh in Kanchipur on Thursday. Speaking to the media person, Chief Minister N. Biren assures that the ongoing work statue of Maharaja Gambhir Singh will be completed in time for the King's death anniversary on January 9 next year. It may be mentioned that the construction of the statue is being carried out under Manipur Ancient and Historical Monuments and Archaeological Site Act 1976 and Rule 1979. The Chief Minister reminded that the generation should never forget the sacrifices of Maharaja Gambhir Singh, Nara Singh, Hera Chandra and their shoulder who fought against Burmese during 7 years' devastation in the history of Manipur. The Uttar Pradesh government has invited the people of Arunachal Pradesh to attend the Kumbh Mela to be held at Prayagraj from January 15 to March 4 next year. Uttar Pradesh Minister for Rural Development Mahendra Singh yesterday extended the invitation on behalf of Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath. Over 5,000 NRIs will visit the Kumbh Mela and people from 6 lakh villages across India along with overseas devotees from 92 countries will participate. The minister said the state government has set up 5,000 camps to accommodate the devotees. The minister met Arunachal Pradesh Governor Dr. B.D. Mishra at the Raj Bhavan in Itanagar and Chief Minister Pema Khandu and invited them for the event. Before winding up, the headlines once again. Centre approves amendment to POCSO Act to make punishment more stringent for committing sexual crimes against children. Indian Air Force and Navy diver joins rescue operation to save trapped minors in Meghalaya. Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh instructs forest officials to check encroachment of reserve forests, forms committee to check rampant expansion of human habitation in forest areas. Arunachal Pradesh government creates record by collecting revenues over 1,500 crore rupees in current fiscal, reaching a new high in the last 30 years. And in Melbourne Cricket Test, Australia bowled out for 151 runs in their first innings. India take 346 runs lead on day third. And that brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.